What's going on, guys? Drago.
No, I'm just playing, bro. I'm not all about those hypey intros. I mean, I kind of am, but like at the same time, kind of not. Like I'm just gonna be me, 100%. But hi, this video is a thank you to all the recent support I've had, and it was actually a very big surprise to me. I wasn't actually expecting people to be interested in my creativity and you know, be interested in me and what I do. But it's always been a passion of mine to, like, you know, be one of those guys, you know. Like I feel like, you know, growing up I've always watched people like Markiplier or Jacksepticeye, or, you know, people who do a lot of gaming stuff, but like they instead of being this crazy persona of some sort, they're usually being themselves, and that they just kind of connect with their audience, compared to like all these other creators out here who are just like tossing it up trying to be the next big thing. And I'm like, I'm not all about that. As a 22-year-old who's kind of just living off the edge of life a little bit, just kind of figuring out who he is and what he wants to do, I don't have time to be a fake person. I have a lot of anxieties and things that scare me, just like everybody else does. I'm just being me. You know, I don't look at myself as like anything crazy special. I'm just being myself, you know, a normal human being who's just happening to want to pursue a dream of being on YouTube. I don't know. But I really wanted to give a special thanks to a few particular people in this video, because without them, I wouldn't actually continue. And that is the honest fact. Because like I mentioned before, I'm like every other person, where I have my own faults and my own disbeliefs and, you know, my own anxieties and depressions. So trying to get myself out there can have a positive effect, yet a negative effect. And the negative effect takes a pretty big control over kind of what I want to do. I always feel like, you know, it's not good enough. People don't really care. I'm not really good enough. And given my past, I kind of always gravitate towards the negative. And, you know, I've been learning to kind of take a step back from that. But again, the people that have actually supported me, this video is mainly dedicated to you, but everybody else who wants to join this channel. So the first person I really want to give a very special thanks to is my very first ever like real supporter, and that is Minister Miata. I don't know your real name, and I probably butchered your first little part there on your name, but you have been absolutely amazing. Like, I can't even begin to explain it. You were the first one to start interacting. You were the first one to actually stay loyal and want to check out more of my stuff, especially on TikTok and my other socials. You are going down as my very first ever supporter, and I hope that me and you could maybe make stuff at some point, or maybe someday meet and do some in-person collabs. I don't know what you do for your content, but I mean, again, I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And then we got Dead Cat. Man, Dead Cat and I have such a cool little dynamic going on here. I think him and I are definitely going to be cool duos in the future. I don't know much about him yet. We got to get to talk it a little bit more. But Dead Cat would be my second person who's actually very loyal to what I make, and I thought it was pretty cool that we kind of have similar jobs outside of this stuff. Because he's a content creator. I would go subscribe to both of these guys on all their stuff. He's a very chill guy, and he's actually got more followers than me. He does pretty cool stuff, so I would highly recommend checking him out. And then we got these two guys. These two guys are the most recent, and they're on my YouTube channel. I just wanted to really point out their comments because they mean a lot to me. Because, you know, after I uploaded that video, I was really thinking, man, like I put in so much effort into that horror video, and I thought, you know, I don't know, man, I think I'm just kind of wasting my time a little bit over here trying to do that. So I was gonna take a break, but then these guys come in with these cool comments and made my absolute day. And from the bottom of my heart, all of you guys, I really appreciate the support and the kind words, because I really want to keep doing this, and I really want to go somewhere with this. And the fact that people actually have faith and believe in me and see what I'm trying to do, when sometimes I don't even have it in myself, really puts it into perspective that I must be doing something right. And to everybody else that finds my channel and finds this video in particular, I just want to give you a big thank you for even just looking at it, for just seeing the thumbnail and just tapping it, because it means the absolute world that you would even have any interest at all in anything I do, because I'm just a random person that's just trying to make people laugh and smile and entertain and just be myself and just enjoy life a little bit. Everybody's contributing to this channel, and I want to make this a beautiful community, and I really want everybody to kind of join and lock arms here and just kind of get each other's backs, and, you know, just say F the world sometimes, because it's hard out there. Whether you're a kid, whether you are a teen, whether you are an adult, it's all hard for everybody. And the last thing we want is to give up and let the world take over, because you're more than that. You're meant for more, and you got to believe it in yourself, even when you don't feel like you're worth it. You just have to gravitate towards something that you love, and you just got to go do it. And you know, within time it will happen. People will see what you're doing, people will love it, people will support you, and it may take forever. It may take a very, very long time, and you just have to put that in the back of your mind, be like, it's gonna take a while, but what I'm doing is meant for me, it's worth it, and I love to do it, and I'm gonna go and achieve it no matter what people say, even if people put me down, because I've had a whole bunch of hate comments too, because I can be a little bit of a goofball, I can be really silly and wacky, but that's me, and I'm not gonna apologize for being me. People can call me a cornball, as I've been called before, which I found very fucking hilarious, but at the end of the day, I'm me. I'm gonna be my wacky cornball self, and nobody's gonna take that away from me. I love me, and if you love me too, then I love you just as much right back. I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm just a silly man. I had to get this video out here, so again, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and as always, stay fire, stay fearless, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Whoop!